Hi again. Let's see, it is the following day. It is 5/15, 2023. I'd like to bring back Judas, please. I just feel that there was so much more to be said. And if you don't mind me, I'm going to smoke a cigarette. My nerves are shot. The more you guys get to know me, the more I may open up about the horrible personal life that I find myself in. Anyways, let's get on with it. I'm gonna do my really quick meditation and secure my channel. Judas, hi. Yes, Andrea. I welcome your return. I beseech you to not stay where you are. We won't talk of that, as I'm well aware you know. The times are now, people. We, the people, our time is now. We can't wait on feathers to fall from the sky, as if angels will do our work. We are the kingdom. We're responsible for how our mankind as a whole turns out. Andrea, so many things going on in the world. It's above you, it's below you, it's all around you. When I say you, I speak of everyone, the people, all of us, the entire human race are just spinning and spinning. They're spinning stuff, casting a moving web. It surrounds you as if it was the light that surrounds you, that radiates from you. It's taking the place of that. Excuse me. It's taking the place of that. We don't have time. There's nothing to waste now. A certain doom is upon us, and we have not a moment to spare. We have got to get up. We have got to turn our lights on and glow like hell hath no fury. What we radiate will do the job. The job so many of us tried and yet failed to do. We're not giving up. We in the Christ consciousness know that we never give up. We know the root of love. We know the power of it. Love radiating as light casts away any shadow. exposing anything that hides in the shadows. We have to turn on. Be the light that allows people to see. So much has been wasted. Page after page should be crumpled up and thrown in the waste basket. For it has been our demise, putting what little value that they did in the book. They surrounded it like they're surrounding you with moving things. Keep you moving, keep you moving. Keep moving, keep your eyes on it. As long as you're moving, things are moving around you. You are not connected with your Christ consciousness. You're not connected with your light. It's not on. We have to stop everything. Stop it. It's a race of tangled up, confused, angry, self-serving, innocent, lied to people. It's literally atrocious, the mess that we've become at the hands of those writing the words in the black ink on the pages. Your spells are not your spells. They don't belong to you. They were cast upon you. The spinning, the moving, the constant distractions that keep you from the holy place. The holy essence of what you are as a spirit. We are hard like diamonds. The light within us encases us with such hard diamond that we can't be penetrated. And yet here they have us being these super non-stop sucking sponges, willfully eating more and more and more of the bile that they're serving us. Our minds are no longer ours. Our spirit remains in us. It's all the mind you will ever need. But in order to know it and use it and be that, you have to turn the mind off. Can anyone do this? Can anyone lay waste, lay aside all their worldly, materialistic materials, devices, arguments, differences, schedules, and stress, and medical problems, and the news. Humankind will surely sequester to a foreseen doom if we continue to watch the news. There's nothing that they're telling you that's needed for your life to be just as it was before the news even came on. It is keep those things moving around and keeping your mind worried, and what about this, and oh my gosh, and it is just such a ball of resin, toxic resin. My day was so much more holistic, sovereign. We had ourselves, we had one another, and what we had, we shared, we gathered together. There were no lines drawn. There was never supposed to be lines drawn. If you draw a line big enough, eventually people are going to stop when they get to the line, and they're not going to cross over. The Michelangelo magic of it all has been cast upon mankind. My brethren, my sisters, my people. You are my people. We are the same. Our spirits, our kin. We were made martyrs. And they told the story in such a way as to make martyrs, make fools, make jokes, make light of us, so that we can in turn view each other differently, using our eyes that are constantly distracted by everything else. I want everyone to stop right now. Put your hands together. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. And when you breathe, I want you to focus on that air going in and what that feels like and what it does for you. We'll do this twice. One breath. Feel that air. You feel the oxygen, but you don't feel the oxygen. You think you feel the oxygen because you're told oxygen is in the air. Breathe again. What do you feel that you don't know? It is the Christ consciousness in the air that is the air that brings you life. Oxygen is something that can be bottled, restricted, controlled, and taken. Can't it? As just as they have done with all of our resources, whether you are aware of it or not. We have to become aware fast. How do we do that? Open a book, get on the internet? No. Anything that has been placed on paper and not chewed and spoken first. In other words, what is real is your ability to see what isn't. Fact checking is pointless at this time. There's no time. But rest assured and trust in my spirit to love yours as Christ loved yours. The spells have to be broken. A surface as hard as diamonds can break anything but itself. Remember that. Fear is not something that spirit accepts as any substance that it might consider ingesting. Fear is the way they get you to open your mouth to take the resin, as toxic as it is, and bite into it. Fear. There's much more to fear than losing your job, than running out of gas, than what you're going to eat tonight, or if you're going to make it to the soccer game. Your children, the ones that you provide for and tuck into bed every night, the ones that you look forward to seeing in the morning, and the ones you take the most pride in. They need your light to be on. They need your light to be on and to guide them. Their lights are on, but they're dimming with every day. The world now, the generations now, have no ability to compare or understand the changes that have gone on And it's what makes these spells work so perfectly. Is a long period of time. History changes. People pass away. Stories are forgotten or burned or never written. When you think about what your motives and goals are in life, what you consider success, when you think of that, whether you're aiming for it still and working in that direction, or if you've already accomplished it, what other than the completion of something is successful about it? What honesty, what true love and light and honor and pride, and what joy did it bring you? Was there joy in the process? Was there joy in the accomplishing of it? Certainly there was, for a very short period. We don't know what we're doing. The spell says we think we know what we're doing. We think we know what we want. But our own grip on what it is we think we want, or what it is we want, our own grip isn't even strong. Because another spell, another program, another news, another fear, another situation arises that changes. You're willing to, and you pick something else up, and yet it doesn't have a grip either. What are we gripping? We need to grip onto the spirit, the Christ consciousness within us. We have to grip onto what is honest, what is worthy, what is valuable, what is life. A challenging world, a challenging time. I am waking through your tears. Your tears alone will wake you. We're afraid of love when so many of us died in the name of it. What's love got to do with it? What doesn't love have to do with it? Andrea, I know you weren't ready for this, and I can feel your apprehension, and I know you have much on your plate. I don't have words to describe what you just said to me. Andrea, your friend Nicholas is in Greece. He is awaiting word through you. You must stand and deliver. Without the delivery, it's not received. The hardness of your spirit as a diamond bores through anything but of itself. Nicholas has what all spirit has. The ability to bore through anything but itself. His message will be the same message that you're receiving now. Only it widens upon his eating of it. It widens in ways that history's written about. Your place is wherever you are. That you feel you belong. You don't have to be there to belong. To belong. You're very aware of where you belong, who your brethren are. Shepherds do what shepherds do. As do so many other workers. It's not 600 shepherds to one sheep. We cannot all be shepherds, Andrea. You are not a shepherd. But you will bring message to the shepherds for the sheep that you are so impassioned and kind to and for. Shepherds know wolves amongst the flock. Shepherds know what is in sheep's clothing and what is not. Andrea, leave it to the shepherds to spot the wolves. Find safety outside of the flock. So much time has been spent formulating the perfect spells for a few thousand years. It's not an easy game of roulette or croquet. It's not an easy game. These wolves look like sheep. Shepherds will protect the sheep. Andrea, you don't belong in the fields at all. You're a bringer of light messages. You must be well to deliver them. If I can interrupt, Nicholas, I'm not gonna post this one. I'll post it on YouTube and send you the link, and then after you get it, after you download it, or I'm gonna erase it. This one's so heavy. Nicholas, Andrew is asking me, are we being led by God for the righteousness of what we believe in, and that we are of so much? Of all the people in the world, Andrea is wondering, could not possibly be this amazing and real. Andrea, what you manifest, what you bring into being, is the same with Nicholas. And Nicholas sees wolves. Nicholas leads. With his eyes behind the flock. His eyes are behind the flock, yet he walks ahead of them. Andrea, you're not needing to do anything. Like, let out a breath, relax. You are perfectly in place, perfectly aligned. With the process, with the orchestra, playing the music that will cast out the spells, will bore through the spells. Hold your place. Play that violin as sweet as you do. our friend Nicholas will by far receive my message in ways that will relax you and restore confidence in your own sense of feeling. Andrea, you've never quite strayed far from the flock, but you haven't been with the flock either. Lonely, cold is your place. Away from the flock. You see the flock. It allows you to know that you're not in it. You're not belonging in it. There's a shepherd. He's not in the flock. And he doesn't need to be trained. The shepherd knows exactly what to do. When he gets out there and sees those sheep, he knows. Andrea, you know as well as that shepherd. We're talking about the dogs, or Gila Queen, Australian shepherds, the sheep herding dogs. And your plight is within the kingdom. Your time to rest will not be when you feel most weary. It's what you do. Your intentions. Your love. Heart is diamond. And bright as the light of the Spirit ever could be. Keep going. Nicholas, you called for me. You didn't call for Jesus. You didn't call for another apostle. You called for me. Andrea has learned spiritual braille, specifically and dually your direction to seek me. That, the light that radiates and touches and does, is what we're doing. It's what you're doing. It's what Jesus was doing. It's what I was doing. It's what we do. Are you too alone? The kingdom? No, you're not. We're just now welcoming you. You've always been here. We're just now acknowledging you. Because your eyes are open. There is so much to celebrate and so much joy. In all this pain and work and weariness. Andrea, I know you're going to get interrupted. Nicholas, I am Judas from Galilee. You are Nicholas. We will speak again. Your spirit can hear. Follow it. There's a celebration going on in spirit right now. Watching Andrea, all grown up, sending out a distress call to a shepherd. Welcome to the kingdom that you've always been a part of, both of you. Andrea, go eat. Call your cousin. And stay in touch with Nicholas. I am Judas. We are hard as diamonds. Okay. He's gone. I don't know. Nicholas, that was so intense. It seemed like it was running away from me a little bit. To second guess is probably wrong, but I'm new at this, and the one thing I know was truth was that I need to use my discernment. My discernment says that message was authentic. It seems mushy to me. Maybe it's because that's how I feel. I like crying the whole time. But it's so beautiful to be even connected with spirit that is aware of our spirits. That allows us to be aware of ourselves in such a way. Anyway, my neck is really hurting. And I'm going to try to get both of these uploaded. I've only got my cell phone now, but I'll get them to you, okay? Namaste. See you later.